Sadashivasamaramvam Shankaracharyamadhyamam Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. As you all may be aware, I am continuing on the Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, Samyama on throat chakra, Kantakupe Shutpibasa Nivrittihi. Patanjali is using a very powerful word. Nivrittihi means the very vritti becomes insignificant to you. You go beyond it. Understand? That is the meaning of the word nivrittihi. Vritti means that movement, that wave, that disturbance. Hunger and thirst is supposed to be a kind of a disturbance. Nivritti means that you just go beyond that disturbance. That is no more a disturbance for you. It is no more a disturbance for you. Today I will speak on the third dimension of the sutra. Yesterday I gave you the exact process. I will just give you the essence. Visualize the intense burning sun on the throat, at least 21 minutes. Merge into that visualization. Give a strong instruction when you are in that samyama. Please balance yourself. Please become alive. Please express your intelligence. When you give this kind of instructions, even if there is some one or two mistakes in your visualization or expectation, it will be balanced by itself. For example, if you strongly give instruction, let the weight loss happen, it may go underweight. So give the instruction, just let you become more intelligent. Just let the intelligence be awakened. You will see correct balance in the weight will happen. I can assure all the diseases related to weight, overweight and obesity will completely disappear if you do this samyama on the Vishuddhi, especially if already you are experiencing levitation. When you are experiencing levitation, do that samyama. That is the, understand? See, when the Kundalini awakening in the first level is a gift by me. I give you as a gift, as initiation. But you need to practice this samyama so that the Kundalini awakening becomes directly useful in your life. Directly it starts giving you the result. See, Kundalini awakening is like I give you the $1 million. Doing all this samyama is you spend that money and buy what you want. If you do this samyama on the throat on your own, it may take some 2 years by the time you reach the result. But when you sit in the master's presence, when your Kundalini is awakened, and one more thing, if you are sitting in the presence regularly, even if you are not levitating physically, if you are feeling psychologically something is happening, even that is samyama. Something extraordinary is happening in your system by the master's presence. If you can find a clear difference between sitting in your house independently and meditating and sitting in my presence, not only physical presence, Nayana Diksha means sitting in our temples and being seen by the master. That's equivalent to presence. When you sit here and meditate, if you find the clear difference between these two, then understand you are having the direct presence of the Master and Kundalini is awakening in you. Please understand, I am giving you the clear scale. Sitting in the Master's presence means temple, in our temple, seen directly by me, or sitting in my physical presence. This is one group. Sitting alone in your house and meditating, and that group. When you sit alone in your house and meditate, how you feel? When you sit in the presence, how you feel? If you are seeing a clear difference, a solid difference, when you sit in the physical presence, in the higher consciousness or elevation, then be very clear, your Kundalini is awakening. It is working. So during these moments, when you do this kind of samyamas, it will give result immediately. I tell you, immediate result will happen. Now I am going to talk to you about a mystical part of the sutra. I will recommend not to practice this part unless you are directly physically sitting and living with me and working. Because this is the part which Patanjali talks as nivritti, means living completely without food and water. See, the first two part which I explained to you yesterday, changing the wrong signals to right signals, that you can practice. Second, reducing the food intake because of the energy production from inside, inner space, that you can practice. Both are possible even if you are not in my physical presence. But this, what I am talking now, may not be possible without my physical presence because I need to monitor that you are safe and taking care, ensuring that your body is alive and producing the energy. It is balancing itself. So anyhow, I wanted to express it so that it is on record. Understand, in this you need to get into a unique diet system. You will be surprised how this diet system can get you to the space of no food. I have seen this system is directly taught to me by Isaki Swamigal, a great Siddha Purusha. First start with the samyama. First instruction is at least 8 times a day do this samyama. Means the 21-minute intensely visualizing hot sun on the throat chakra and merging into that energy. After each time, have some food made out of the rice flour and ghee. Usually he takes that ghee dosa. That's what he prescribes. Have ghee dosa. 8 times you have to eat. Please understand. It is very paradox. You may think, what is this? Swamiji started saying that he will liberate us from food and he is telling now 8 times to eat. That's the way it starts. 8 samyama. And after every samyama, you used to take ghee dosa, you can do anything, maybe you can do ghee idli or anything. The ghee and the rice flour item made out of these two. Ghee dosa is the best thing. Eat as much as you can. But the problem is, all 8 times you have to eat. If you say first 2 times itself you finished eating and second time, third time you are not able to eat, no, something is wrong. Then you have to change the quantity such a way that all 8 times you are able to eat. Then naturally you will be able to eat only 1 dosa after every time. If you continue the same, after every samyama the food intake will reduce. Please understand. It will reduce, like after every samyama, it will become half in 10 days. Then after every samyama, in 20 days, it will become quarter. Then after every samyama, it will become just 1 bit. Within 3 months, after every samyama, you will feel so alive and strong. You may need just only a teaspoon of ghee. I have seen Isaki Swamigal living just with teaspoon of ghee. Every day, maybe some 10 times he will take. Teaspoon of ghee and little sugar he will take. Little sugar and teaspoon of ghee. That's all. Nothing else. He will not only walk Arunachala hill, he will roll. Please understand. Just with 10 teaspoon of ghee and little sugar, he will do Anga Pradakshina of Arunachala. I have seen with my own eyes. But I wanted to warn you guys, this kind of samyama has to be done only when you are directly in the presence of a master. But I assure, I will prove the power of the samyama at least making 10 yogis. I will now pick up from the ashram 10 yogis who are courageous enough to do this. I will make them, because I wanted all the samyamas to be shown to the world. You don't know how happy I am when you guys started this Chandra Samyama. Because now all you guys will be living example. You will actually have that nectarian effect of Chandra Samyama on your body. Skin will start shining. Not just weight loss. Such a clarity inside. Actually, when you look in, you will feel like a child's body is inside. When you look in, your liver, your heart, your intestine and all, you will feel like a child's body, fresh, alive. That is the exact scale, whether samyama is happening in you or not. Understand? Whenever you concentrate on inner light means whether you visualize sun or moon inside your body, it is called inner light. If you visualize sun or moon or polar light, polar star, anything in your inner space, it is called inner light. Whenever you visualize inner light inside, your body practically gets boiled by Sutta Swayam Prakasa. The self-effulgent light boils your body. You will feel almost like a child's body. Just like a beautiful, blissful, innocent child's body. In this inner awakening, I will prove at least one step. People will be able to live in high energy with 25% of food intake by 21 days of end. End of the 21 days, this inner awakening, I will prove just 25% of the quantity only they will be taking in. But they will be alive, active, energetic. No disease, no side effect. I will prove that. But I will pick up a few more yogis and show. I have yogis. I have many yoga prashtas, means who were yogis in the past birth and who took birth now just to live around me, celebrate my presence. So I have yogis. I will pick up those yogis and train them and prove to the world. See here, people are living without food and water. And we will prove all this samyama. Understand? 3 steps, as I spoke, essence. 1, changing the wrong signal to right signal. 2, reducing the food intake. 3, completely independent, free from food. This 3rd samyama, as I said, 8 times a day samyama. After every samyama, ghee dosa, and automatically the food intake will come down. You will not feel like eating. You will feel, oh, this much is enough. Only if I take this much, after the next samyama, I will be able to take. Please understand, when you are supposed to take 8 times, your body will take exactly what it needs. What it can burn in next 1 hour or 1.5 hours. And your bio-memory will start trusting you get food every 1.5 hours, so you don't need to store it. First thing you need to do is, the trust of your bio-memory should be awakened. You do not need to store. But for this, you need to do a heavy yoga. Heavy yoga means like at least 200 to 300 Surya Namaskar. Like a morning 108, noon 108 and night 108. Or heavy weightlifting. We have a big wrong belief. If you do weightlifting, you have to eat too much. It may be right in the Western, as per the Western understanding. But I tell you, if your Kundalini gets awakened, you may not need that much of food intake, but you can go on building the body. I'll show you. Now I'll show you. With very minimal food, I'll build the body and show you guys. I'm working on all these samyamas, making all that express through my body, so that people can directly understand and practice it. In our tradition, all swamis and brahmacharis and even the devotees should be yogis. Understand? When I say, use the word samajis, satsangis, don't think you have the title just because you give little money. No. I want you to do tapas. I want you to start doing tapas. Build the body, yogic body. Build the mind, Vedic mind. Understand the life, yogic body, Vedic mind, yen living. I can say this 3 words is the essence of my teachings. All these 3 should happen in all possible ways. If you go on becoming bigger and bigger only in the body, nothing can be done. So the exact instruction for going beyond the necessity of food and water. Let me add this instruction also. After taking that 1 dosa, ghee dosa, you have to drink as much as possible water. So 8 samyama, 8 meal. Nothing else should be taken in. You will see within 3 months, simply a spoon of ghee and little sugar is enough for you. Body is alive. It is like a very systematic, safe way of transition from food to no food. Food to no food. A very safe transition. I have seen Isaki Swamigal made at least 5-6 people do this, and they started living without food in many villages in India. You can find this kind of yogis. Even in Paramashivoham's autobiography, you will find one yogi. There is a reference about one yogi who lived, one lady who lived without food and water. Actually, if you travel all over India, you will find at least 2,000 people. Now, if you travel all over India, at least 2,000 yogis you will find who don't eat or drink water, who don't eat any food, who don't take any water, just independent of food and water. You may think 2,000. I am telling you, minimum 2,000 you will find. This is actually life science for us. Later on, in course of time, it got lost. So I'll guide you guys into Vishuddhi Samyama now. Understand? Bring all your attention and energy to the throat center. Visualize intense, burning, hot sun in that area. Intense, energetic sun. Intelligence, shining. Tell yourself, oh my Vishuddhi, please be more intelligent. Be alive. Be active. Balance yourself. That's all. You don't need to tell lose weight or gain weight. No. Just tell balance yourself. Be alive. Sit in the samyama and experience intense samyama of Vishuddhi Chakra. I bless you all. Let all of us achieve, experience, live, express, radiate and share the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
Trust in you, 'cause you know it's best for me to lead a blissful life, a life with no more strife. I can't believe the things I do, just to spend a little time with you. Nothing will compare. I know you will take care.
You're always showing us compassion. Your love is endless like an ocean. Nithyananda, Nithyananda. My life's become a meditation. Ever since we had a deep connection.